Alright, this is the first round of the Unheroic tournament. I'm playing against Lilith round 1. And I'm gonna go ahead and challenge him. He's supposed to challenge me, but I don't think he knows. Even though I said in chat that I was playing on free guard, I doubt he even reads the chat. So, just wait for him to accept. Okay. Oh, I haven't played this deck before. When people wanted to test, I played like a Necreum Tempest Darkforged deck, which I liked quite a bit, but this deck's pretty sweet. I'm on the draw, so I can play Abyssal Brute and Vault Intruder. See his hand. He's also playing a Batterbot deck. Do I care as much about that? I don't think so. If he pummel packs it, that really sucks, but the only thing I have really to deal with that is Bitterfrost Totem and my own nonsense, so I'll just make a big creature. And hopefully he doesn't draw any Wombo combos with his nonsense. So he's playing Darkforged. So he actually can't deal with my Batterbots at all outside of Dendrify. So his turn is probably going to be Duskhammer plus Darkroot Shambler on the Duskhammer. I have an 8/6 over here. He can't kill that with any of the creatures in his hand. Plunder Imp is... does it hit? It doesn't hit any of his Darkforged. It hits... no Batterbots. Vault Intruder Plunder Imp's pretty sweet. If that's CCF Plunder Imp's worth playing. Probably just gonna play Bitterfrost Totem, maybe Aegis Wings, depending on what he does. If he plays the 2 Darkforged, I'm probably just gonna Bitterfrost Totem his Duskhammer and ignore the Darkroot Shambler, because I imagine he'll play Darkroot Shambler in front of the Abyssal Brute and pump the Duskhammer with his ability. Yeah, see? Well, that was just the Duskhammer's ability. But I can't imagine he just like, yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, you know, it's probably better just Aegis Wings to kill the Duskhammer right away so he can't give it more trample or protect it in any way. Actually, it was pretty free to just play Vault Intruder first, but whatever. Because now I can see what tricks he has. Like, he has a Pummelback and an Aegis Wings, which means his Batterbot's going to be insanely huge. There's not a lot I can deal with it since I've already drawn all my Bitterfrost Totems. I drew the last one right there, actually. Like, if he goes Pummelpack Aegis Wings, he can move and kill my Vault Intruder, and then we're in kind of like a race. But I can shrink his Batterbot with Bitterfrost Totem and play my own Batterbot. I can also just Pummelpack my Vault Intruder and then play Bitterfrost Totem. But I imagine he's just going to use... okay, he didn't Aegis Wings. I probably would have gone all in on Bitterbot if I were him. Because the only removal is really like Necroflay, Bitterfrost Totem, and Blood Bindings. I think it's better to play creature than to play Pummelpack, so I'm definitely going to shrink the Batterbot because I need these Bitterfrost Totems leveled up. And other than that, still haven't seen anything I can plunder, so I'm just going to play Batterbot in the side lane and keep taking 9 from his Batterbot. Now I can Flowsteel Carrier on either of my robots. Hadn't seen that card from him either. He's like Darkforged Batterbots. I built a list like that, but I thought it was better to be Necreum than Utera, because you get actual removal spells for Batterbot. Because Batterbot, I think, is huge in this format. Utera, all you have is Dendrify. Aloyan has no removal at all. Right? There's like Anatomize, I think, if you want to count that. That's like the only removal on Aloyan. So he's chumping the Vault Intruder, or trading with it probably. It lives, I believe, because it's 9. Now he's just pumping the Batterbot, which means my Vault Intruder lives. No, it dies. I don't know why I thought it had armor. So I can chump the Batterbot with the Carrier, give my Batterbot more armor, then I can play Plunder Imp in front of Darkroot Shambler to block it. Doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It does keep Darkforged off the board though, which is pretty important. So I think it's better than just like jamming Abyssal Brute, because at least I get to, you know, it lives. So I have to... probably just gonna jam Flowsteel Carrier and then play Vault Intruder after combat, or maybe Batterbot. That way either thing Flowsteel Carrier goes on would be huge. I really need to... I could have probably played a few more removal spells in my deck to deal with Batterbot, because I knew that card was going to be big. I just didn't think it was going to be too problematic with the Bitterfrost Totems. So this got a lot of toughness. Probably better to just play the Volt Intruder, honestly, to kill the Batterbot, clear his board. Though I think I'd rather have a huge Batterbot. I could ignore it. Nah, definitely can't ignore it. And oh, actually, you know, Barrier Soldier's probably really good in this matchup. I'm pretty close to conceding this and moving on to the next game, because I don't think I can win this anymore. I'd have to pump a lot of resources into Batterbot. And when he has board control and Dark Forge in his deck, it's going to be really hard to get back board control. So he pumps his Angel with another Angel. Kills my Imp. I have to block this Batterbot with nothing. I actually have nothing in my hand that kills it. Barrier Soldier's pretty weak. I can't kill his Darkroot Shambler. And he kills my Batterbot. Yeah, this game's over. Well, it's best 2 out of 3, so we can just go on to the next one. And moving on to game 2. Am I on the play or the draw? Looks like I'm on the draw again. So I can actually just jam Batterbot, Pommel back. Which he has to Gentrify. He has 3 Gentrifies in his deck because it's only a removal spell. Apparently I actually have access to his list, like on this page, which I didn't notice until just round 2. I can just ignore the Dust Camera and block it with... actually can't really block it with a whole lot. A Vault Intruder probably kills it. That's about it. So I want to put Batterbot in the off-center lanes so I can Aegis Wings it if I have to. Didn't draw an Aegis Wings. Did draw a Vault Intruder though. So that's going to kill his Duskhammer, pretty much regardless of what he plays. Plunderup has no targets on his deck, unless it's... I can get his under-level things if Plunderup's on a higher level. But he has no small Dark Forge or anything like that. So I can't take anything with Plunderup. I can double pummel back my Batterbot if I want to go really deep, but that's just asking to lose to Gentrify, so probably not going to go that route. So he played all his Spring Dryads, which kind of sucks. I'm definitely blocking with Vault Intruder, and I get to see his hand, so he's got a Dendrify, and he's probably just going to play 2 more Darkforged. And it's hard for me to deal with those, so I'm going to have to play the Plunder Imp to kill the Duskhammer instead of the Abyssal Brute, because Abyssal Brute doesn't really do anything on this board. He has to Dendrify my Batterbot, I think, unless he just wants to like ignore it and try to build his board up. Which I think is probably better for him, because I can't really deal with... He drew 5 Spring Dryads in his first 3 turns, which is pretty good. He has now, if he has like all level 2 Spring Dryads, it's going to be really hard for me to win. And he chose not to, because he's just pumping Darksteel Enforcer. That's 12. Don't know if that's better than Dendrify. Can't kill his Shadow Mist Angel, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Play my 2 creatures in the side lanes, armor up with my Barrier Soldier. And Bitterfrost Totem is Shadow Mist, like either one. And play Vault Intruder maybe? Maybe Batterbot? Probably have to play Vault Intruder. Gonna be really hard for me to kill this stupid Shadow Mist Angel. This is only -4/-4, so I think we kill this one with like a billion power and play Batterbot. Just have a leveled Batterbot. And hopefully you can't do any super shenanigans as well. I've got nothing going on over here. Hopefully he doesn't draw level 2 Dark Forge on the first turn of rank 2. Yep. I'm actually dead again. Can't do anything against this.